In a village there lived a boy named,
Lucas was brilliant in his studies
and everyone praised his
and
intelligence.
sharp mind, but Lucas had one big weakness. He
Didn't use his time wisely. His days were
spent playing with friends, gaming on his phone, and indulging in unnecessary
chatter. His parents tried many times to
explain the value of time to him, but Lucas couldn't grasp how precious time
was. He always thought, I have plenty of
time. I'll do everything later. For now, let me enjoy life. One day the annual exam results
were announced at his school. This time
Lucas scored below average, far worse than expected. His teachers, who used to praise him, were now disappointed. Even his friends started distancing themselves from
him. When Lucas returned home, he saw his parents looking at his report card with
visible disappointment in their eyes. Lucas felt angry at himself, but didn't know how to change his habits. That night, Lucas went to his grandfather, who was one of the most respected and wise elders in the village. Sitting by his
side, Lucas shared his troubles. He said,
"Grandpa, I don't understand why I failed this time, even though I'm a good student." His grandfather listened carefully and
then smiled, saying, Son, the problem isn't that you're not a good student. The problem is that you've taken time for
granted. Time is very precious. If used
properly, it can lead you to success, but if wasted, it will pull you back confused.
Lucas asked, "But Grandpa, we always have time, don't we? I can always use it later, right?" Grandpa became serious and said, "No. Some time is like the flowing water of a river. Once it flows away, it never comes
back. Let me tell you a story that will
help you understand the value of time." Grandpa
began a long time ago. There was a powerful king named Vikram. He had immense wealth, grand palaces, and countless servants, but Vikram had a habit of wasting his time on trivial matters. He would wake up late, spend time with his friends instead of attending
court, and postpone every task, saying,
I'll do it tomorrow. One day, a sage visited the king's court. The sage said,
"Your Majesty, you have everything, but you're wasting your most valuable treasure, time, if you don't use it wisely.
One day you'll regret it deeply." The king laughed and dismissed
the sage's warning, saying, "I have plenty of time. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want." The sage cautioned him, "Don't take time lightly. It can ruin even the greatest of kings." But the king didn't listen. Years passed, and the king grew old. His health
deteriorated, his kingdom weakened, and his soldiers began losing battles. His people lost faith in him. It was then that the king realized he had wasted his
time on meaningless things. He tried to find the sage to seek his advice, but the sage was nowhere to be found. The king
regretted his actions, but time had slipped away. All his wealth and power couldn't save him. In the end, the king understood that time is the real
treasure. Hearing this story, Lucas was deep in thought. For the first time, he realized how much precious time he had wasted. He asked his grandfather, "Grandpa,
can I still change my life by using my
time wisely?" Grandpa smiled and said, "Of course.
Son, the wheel of time never stops. If you
start using your time wisely from today,
nothing can stop you from achieving
success. But remember, don't postpone
anything to tomorrow. Do what you can
today." From that day onwards, Lucas resolved to use his time effectively. He created a
daily routine and allocated time for
every task. He began waking up early, focusing on his studies and avoiding
unnecessary
distractions. Gradually, Lucas began to see the results of his efforts, and in the next exam, he topped his class.
Eventually, he became a successful
businessman and inspired everyone with
his life's story using time wisely is the key to success.